Hey everybody, The Amazing here, bringing you a review of the Cerebral NT-01. I said that because I have to call it by its official box name, but we all know this is Krang. This is Krang, y'all. Krang say hi, y'all. But, here it is. This is actually my first bootleg toy that I'm going to review, and I'm going to call it what it is. It's a bootleg. A lot of people will call it third party. It's not first party. All this. Listen, it's a bootleg, and that's fine. I don't really support it, but this was such a nice toy. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to buy it. I like peanut butter and jelly, and sometimes you got to buy the off-brand stuff. So here it is. It's a lot. Like, it's large. It's really large. As you can see, this is it compared to the SHF. This is it. What should I even buy? Oh, there we go. My Nightcrawler Custom. It's actually pretty large. I'm gonna say it's about 10-11 inches, and it has a lot going on. But let's get into that. First off, articulation wise, let me make sure I can get the lights on this. Articulation wise, arms can go up and down. The shoulder pads are they're there in the way, so the arm can go out all the way, but it can't go all the way up. It's kind of hindered at this point, so it stops there. There is a bicep swivel, which is pretty cool. Mine's is a little gummy, but don't worry about it. Pretty sure other people's aren't. Arms can also go backwards. And as you can see up on the shoulder pad, it lifts up, and the shoulder pad actually moves a little. What's also cool is that you can take these off. So you can lose the suspenders. You can go topless. Not like you already weren't. You can attach it back at any point. It goes right into the Krang. The safety pod for Krang. What's really cool is that you can actually rotate this 360 degrees. And what I didn't know is that there was a version before this. I actually just bought it because my friend Hector bought it, and I liked it. And I was like, I love TMNT, so let's get this because it's Krang. But one of the cool things, and the reason why I have my lights this way is because of that, is because in the back, I wanted to make sure I showcase this, is that it lights up. It has an LED. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to showcase that, because that's the reason I have the lights a really weird way right now. But as you can see, you can take the visor out, and I'm gonna have some issue with that at first. But so it's really cool, and you can take out the Krang, which is really, really cool. So let's talk about Krang really quickly as I take his soft, squishy body out. So Krang is really cool because he is soft and squishy. You can actually squish him up, just like in the show. Also, what's really cool is that he has two little ball joints arms. Krang can get mad, Krang can lift, Krang can do all the cool things in the world that he wants to do. And if the light is bothering you, let me stop and take 2 seconds to cut on the light so that way it can even out because of white background. So hopefully that evened out a bit. I just want to make sure you guys can see everything, especially with the light feature. But Krang is really cool. I like it. Squishy. Now, as far as leg articulation, it goes about as far as this. Even though it's double jointed, the leg doesn't go that far out. So you can rotate it, but as far as going outward, it's kind of hindered by the ball joint here. Well, not by the ball joint, but by the waist area here. So you're not really going too far. There's lots of die cast though in the feet to make sure the weight is supported. So if you want to lean forward, lean backwards. It's no rocker joint, but it rotates in and out just enough. So if you want to spread your legs as Krang, this is about as far as you'll get. This is where the legs can't be planted flatly, so you have to worry about that. But if you want, like I said, you can rotate joints, you can do all sorts of stuff. And you have thigh swivel, so you can rotate it in and out. It is a little tough there, so please be careful. Also, the fingers seem to be articulated on their own ball joints, but it's not really articulated at all. It's given a ball joint, so only the thumb can really move. What's really cool is that he comes with one other cool feature, and that is the axe arms for battle mode. So you can actually swap it to axes by just removing the hands very, very easily. And now you can go into Krang battle mode with your axe hands. Just like you've seen in the movie and in toys, you can do it. So that's pretty cool. The head is actually pretty nice as well. Let me just show that off. The head is very accurate to the old 80s excuse me. It's accurate to the old 80s and the manga stuff. Oh god, I said manga. I meant to say comic. There I go freaking out, getting my worlds mixed up. So I'm gonna plop Krang back in, and what's really cool that my friend Bernie pointed out, because he has Krang, is that Krang is magnetized inside, so he can't fall out. I'm gonna zoom in. So Krang cannot fall out, as you clearly can see. Just, he's in there, really good. Overall, this is really nice. It's my first third party that I'm dealing with. And I'm utterly blown away by the amount of die cast, how heavy it is, the LED, the effort put into it. I gotta honestly say this is incredible. And most of the time, I don't say that at all about stuff that I don't normally buy. I'm usually disappointed by it, but this is a huge exception. So hopefully you guys can go out, you can find it, you can find those guys, go get yourself a Krang, or I'm sorry, Cerebral NT-01, the Voom Special Edition, special effect because it lights up, and also the metallic paint job. So excuse me, I was hiccuping, but there's a lot going on. Overall, I don't want to rate this toy. I'm just gonna say, if you are a fan of TMNT, you should go out and get this toy. If you are not a huge fan of TMT and you just can't wait for Playmates or whoever's gonna hold the license at some whatever crazy point to get it, don't get it. But if you don't want to wait and you are a fan, definitely go out and buy it. It's definitely for you. In the meantime, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully I can take some pictures by the end of this. And as always, you know, may your pockets be empty and your hearts be full. And may some toys be with you. Later.